here.
Hey, Kayla. Hi, Iyanna.
Welcome to Fill in the Blank podcast.
Welcome.
Get away, it'll be okay, it'll be okay, no place we can go, 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 get away.
Fill in the blank.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the spookiest episode of Fill in the Blank.
You are so extra. You are so extra. Fill in the blank.
Welcome to the witch's cavern with Cinderella. I have captured her, and she is mine.
Okay, for those of you who are simply listening, we are dressed up.
Encourage them.
Okay.
Watch us.
We are dressed up right
why.
now. I have on my beautiful Cinderella dress that has structure in it, so it makes me look like I have boobs. And Kayla has on her beautiful witch dress and hat. And she does look like she captured me. This is giving Maleficent and Aurora.
Let me explain something, though.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to be a witch. I didn't choose this life.
What was the goal, Kayla?
I wanted to be a fairy.
When did you start preparing for this?
Today.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, no. What I really, really want to be, and we'll see, I might still be able to pull this off by the weekend because I'm going to a Halloween party.
Facts. You have time.
I want to be the Pink Panther.
Wait, who Halloween party are you going to?
My cousin Stevie.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So I want to be the Pink Panther, and I want Marcus to be the inspector. I feel like that would be fun and cute. I don't see people doing that all the time. What are some fun couples Halloween costumes?
Don't ask me.
No, mustard and ketchup is boo-boo.
Last year was my first time dressing up. Oh, no. Let's not do Ike and
Tina.
Troy and Gabriella.
That's kind of
Then
cute.
you have to do whiteface.
Oh, shit.
You can't do that.
I can't do that.
You can't do that.
Well, we'll figure it out. We need a backup plan just in case Pink Panther and the Inspector doesn't work.
You should have got that thing one, thing two thing.
For us? Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. I'm not going to get Marcus to dress up as Peter Pan because then he would have to put on tights and that's not going to happen. But I did realize when I got home that I could have been Tinkerbell today because I have a bright green dress in my closet.
I asked you.
I forgot all about that dress.
Oh
I've
my
only
God.
worn it one time. I wore it the time that when we went to Karita and Eric's wedding. Remember? Me, you, and Raven were together.
Yes.
And I had on that green
Yes,
dress.
yes.
I forgot. Literally, when I got home and I was looking for stuff to go for this witch costume, I was pissed. Because I was like, I could have freaking been Tinkerbell. Because I saw some Tinkerbell wings. I could have put my hair up in a bun. I could have been Tink. My lifelong dream. So I'm a witch, but I'm a good witch. Even though I look dark, I'm highly misunderstood. And people don't understand that my whole life I've wanted to be a good witch and they tried to make me bad. That's the background and I'm sticking to it.
There's a lot happening right now.
You're on your phone and you're sucking on the sucker that Ariel told us to put down.
I'm a rebel.
Ooh. Don't get anything on your gown, Cindy.
Okay, anyway, so what are we talking about?
Let's get started.
Oh, cheers.
Spooky cheers. Spooky cheers. Iyanna's here for the booze.
I'm here for the booze.
Cheers.
Get it? Get it? The booze. Why Ariel looking disgusted?
What does yours say, Asia? Yours has a saying on it.
You are so festive.
Trick or treat, give me a drink.
People like you amaze me, like who like legit want to like change things in their homes and like, you know.
I changed my whole bathroom.
That's crazy.
And I added new decor to the living room.
What do you do with the decor when it's not being used?
I put it up in the closet.
Oh, see, I don't have space. I have a studio apartment, so I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, but
I barely have space. I just stuff everything in there.
I was gonna throw this away after this.
No.
Where's it gonna go, Kayla? It can't fit in my
You
closet.
can get one of those vacuum. Yeah, because I'm sad I didn't keep my Ghostbusters costume because I would have wore that today.
Is
Who you gonna call?
What?
Sorry.
Oh.
Whoa. Hello.
Okay.
This is so chaotic.
Can we focus? What is this episode about, Kayla?
Hot topics.
Damn, I ain't had a hot pocket in a minute.
So good right now. Okay, so today we're talking about hot topics of things that are going on. Some things might be a little scary. We don't know.
I'm sick already. I want to go home.
Get me out this costume.
I want to go home.
I want to go.
Kayla, focus. Focus.
Okay, the first one we're going to talk about, Blueface and Jaden are engaged.
That is scary.
It's very scary because that man got on that on Jason Lee's show and embarrassed the dog crap out of her.
I saw on her fan page. Of course, it's her fan page, so they're hyping her up. They're like, she did such a good job.
No, she didn't.
She held her own.
She did not. It was embarrassing. He literally sat there and talked about getting head from Megan Thee Stallion.
That's
which
crazy.
I have decided in my mind is a lie.
It did not
Meg
happen.
would never, okay?
There's no way.
That never happened. So she sat there and listened to that. She sat there and kept saying that they've been together for the past 11 years. And he was clearly with Krishan. Just recently, he has a newborn baby with her.
And for a piece of that.
And on top of that, the thing that makes me the most sick, I was talking to Ariel about this, is the fact that how they treat their son. I was looking at videos on TikTok of how they treat their son, and I literally wanted to...
It's very clear that their son is wildly unhappy.
Yes. Wildly
unhappy.
It's bad. It's really bad. And they egg him on and they antagonize him.
Yeah.
So it was a video where he was like playing the game and Jaden was basically like, get off the game. Like, I want to play GTA. And he was like, no, I'm having fun. And she was like, this look boring as fuck. Like, literally talking to her son like that.
Oh my God.
This is boring as fuck. Like, get off the game. Boo, get off. If you don't play GTA, you got to go to bed.
Oh my God.
And so then she was like, all right, that's it. Go to bed. So he storms out and he has a whole meltdown. And then they continue to like follow him and he's crying. He's like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And Blueface is putting the camera in his face. They're laughing at him. It was horrible.
Bro, what do you do when your parents are your own bullies?
He's
young.
I feel so bad. And he's going to grow up with so much anger and rage because of what they are putting in him.
No, for real though.
It's really sad.
Wow, that's concerning.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So them getting engaged and potentially, they already have a daughter together, but potentially having more children is terrifying.
Yeah.
Because neither one of them are obviously prepared for children.
Or even want to be better.
No, they don't. So yeah, I'm not in support of Blueface and Jaden. I don't think Blueface needs to be with anybody right now. I think he needs to sit down and go to counseling.
Counseling, heavy on counseling.
Yeah, that's what he needs to do.
Jesus. Okay. Wow, I didn't know it was that bad.
Mm-hmm. It's really bad. I'll send you TikTok.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Send me down a spiral.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. Okay.
It's sad.
Okay.
Let's move on to happier things. I mean, well, might not be happier, spookier things.
Kayla. Jesus. Okay.
I can't. Okay, I'm done. Okay. I'm done playing.
What's next? We got Jonathan Major's ex-girlfriend arrested for assaulting him.
How y'all feel? Let me just ask y'all, how do y'all feel?
Tables have turned.
But he was trying to tell people that it wasn't him.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's sad because it's this fine line. I just feel like people need to investigate things because it was this big push, and I get it, for women to be believed and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right? But women also lie too.
Yeah.
So how about we just investigate things before we jump to conclusions and write somebody off as the bad guy?
Yeah. No one's saying like immediately call her a liar, but also just pause and investigate.
Exactly.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So
because I mean, they almost just about destroyed this man's career.
Yeah. And it's sad because it was at the height of his career. Like, wasn't that right after Creed had came out?
Yeah.
That all of that went down?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really sad.
That is sad.
So now I think a lot of people dropped him from different
deals and stuff.
Yeah, they dropped him from different deals. And so I just wonder if people are gonna come back with open arms if it's true that she's the one that was doing all this the whole time.
How do you know how the court case ended up?
I have no clue.
I don't either.
Ariel, do you know? Nobody knows?
No one kept up with it.
No. Well, I'm wishing the best for Jonathan Majors because I was really excited for his career. If he did do that stuff, then yeah, no, like that's not okay.
Yeah.
But if he didn't, I just hate to see, because I feel like it a lot of times happens to men more often than it does women.
Yeah.
Where men end up in situations where like their whole life is ruined over something that a woman might have said about them.
Mm-hmm.
And even once it comes out that it wasn't true, their life is still...
Add an extra layer. He is a
black man. Dang. See, that's what's really scary. Being a black person in America.
Not in America.
Emphasis on the K because it's just... Okay, wait. I have something crazy I want to share.
What?
Okay, this is a little random. So... I was on TikTok the other day and there was this black guy who films these videos where he goes across, like he goes to different states in America and he makes these like funny videos, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So for this video, he went to the most racist town in America and he's like...
Where was it? In Georgia?
It was in Arkansas.
Oh.
It was in Arkansas, I think. Arkansas or Alabama. I can't remember, but one of the two. So he went there. And he basically pulls up with like these signs, these like yard signs. And they say, "We love black people." And he's going to people's yards and he's like putting them in the yard and he's knocking on the door like, "Hey, your sign is here. It's delivered. Like, didn't you all order this?" And it says, "We love black people." So he went to one person's house.
Oh no.
He went to one you like, this is interesting. He went to one person's house. Like there are some other white people that are nicer and they're like, "Hey, like, you know, we don't have any issue, but you need to be careful because this is a very racist town."
They were forewarning him?
Yeah, and they were telling him like the KKK is here and alive and well.
Because
like,
they'll be passing out their cards at the Walmart.
Yes. So he went to this one person's house and I mean, they look like straight up like we know where they were at on January 6th, okay? They were there. They were hopping the walls and everything. So he pulls up, he shows up. The white guy has literally a freaking mohawk in his hair, a plaid shirt, and he has a knife in his belt loop. Yes.
Just casually at home?
Yes. And he shows him the sign and he's like, "No, we didn't order that." I'm telling you, he's moving like this. I gotta show you the video. He's like, "We ain't ordered that." Nah, boy, you better get up. You know when white people say, "Nah, boy,"
yeah, it's time to go.
They mean business.
It's time to
run
go.
And get in the car. So he gets in the car and they're recording him. He's on the porch. He starts unbuttoning his shirt. He shows it wide open. He's like has a tattoo on his side that's like a KKK tat, and he starts throwing up like gang signs, and then he does the Hitler sign.
Oh my God.
And so they drive off and then a car is following them. Yes.
You gotta send it to me.
I gotta send it to you. I was like,
and then when this episode comes out, you gotta post it to the story.
Yes, I will. It was crazy. And this white man, he looked really scary. He looked really scary. He had like his wife with him or his girl or whatever, and she was just looking like, "You better get up out of here. This the wrong one. This the wrong one." And he literally like...
It's the posturing you keep doing.
I'm telling you, that's literally his posture. He had his mouth all frowned up and stuff. He looked like he was on some type of drugs. I don't know what was going on.
Them bath salts.
Yeah.
You remember when bath salts was a thing?
He looked like he might keep the chewing tobacco in his mouth and all of that.
Do people still do that?
Mm-hmm. Ugh. Okay. Anyways, that's my story.
Wow, love that.
What's the next thing?
You've seen this. I mean, the whole Oyster Day and Cheesecake Factory Day thing has come up. And there's a list that came out. It says, this list... What? Oh, here's a list of places women absolutely refuse to go on a first date.
What are some of the places?
Cheesecake Factory is number one. Do you have an issue with going to a Cheesecake Factory for your first date?
For the first... Well... No, to be honest with you, I don't know. I just feel like people be a little too high strung.
That's how I feel too.
It's not that big of a deal. Marcus and I, on our first date, after we went to Pain and Sip, we went to Chili's. Like,
And Chili's is on here, bruh.
What's the big deal?
Chili's is number 3.
I don't care.
I just feel like and I saw people debating even if like, oh, if we're just getting coffee first date, like that's showing me that you're not invested in me. And I'm like, why would he be? He don't know you.
Right. And I feel, and that's the thing. There's too much expectation that women think men are going to spend a bag on them for the first date.
They don't know you.
They don't know you. They don't even know if it's going to be a second date.
Exactly.
And what are you building up to? Like, what's the excitement for?
This is a two-way street. Just like,
right.
You're trying to see if they're a good fit for you. They're trying to see if you're a good fit for them.
Yes. I really hate that it's so trendy right now that like women think that men are just supposed to spend money on them, like blow bags on them.
I prefer they not.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, when you get to the point of being in a really serious relationship, to the point of like marriage, you like, at least the way I view relationships is teamwork. Mm-hmm. So it shouldn't be just the man blowing a bag. And I feel like a lot of times when those types of men are in the mix, it's not good because they're used to having so much control. Yeah. And they think that money and that power is control over you. Yeah. They're not respecting you or valuing you, that they just are blowing a bag on somebody that's not, they don't even know.
I have limitations to what I will allow someone to buy me, even like if we're not exclusive, don't buy me anything unless it's like super cheap. I'm fine with like thoughtful, sentimental gifts. Now, if we're exclusive, we're like boyfriend and girlfriend. Sure, you can buy me things, but it can't be extremely expensive either. No. Now, if we're married, that's different. Yeah. That's different. But like I even have limitations on like the amount of money that I would allow someone to spend on me because at the end of the day, it's like, I mean,
it's just unnecessary.
It's just unnecessary.
Like Marcus and I literally for the past couple years, we haven't even been doing gifts for each other for things because we're like, we would rather have like experiences together. So
and that's a value of yours.
Yeah. So we canceled out doing gifts for a while. We're gonna be back to doing gifts now that we just got married. But for the last couple years, we were like, let's just enjoy ourselves. Let's spend this money on something that we both will enjoy together.
I agree.
Versus trying to give each other materialistic things.
I agree. I just like, that's just not a value of mine. But I understand like that is a value for some people. And I feel like that's fine. Like, but like be realistic.
Yeah.
Gift giving is not it's literally the last one. It's the last one.
I don't care about that. I care so much just about people coming and being
the time,
present.
Yeah.
It really means nothing. I appreciate gifts, but it's also like, okay.
Yeah, thanks. same. Same.
Yeah.
I had to learn to appreciate gifts because I just be uncomfortable with it. But I also grew up in a household where like money would be thrown back in my face. It's like, oh, I do this, and this for you.
So
but
it's kind of like, just don't.
Yeah, I'd rather you not. Like, I don't even want to give.
I don't want to hear about this later.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
The movies is on here.
I don't think the movies is a good first date.
No,
because you can't talk.
There needs to be more.
Yes. So if you go to the movies, it's like movies and what? And I also feel like it's just not creative at all.
It's facts.
I feel like if let's say you're talking to somebody that likes movies, like they're a movie watcher.
Yeah.
I feel like there are cooler things that you could do to watch a movie with them to make it more.
There's the rooftop movies.
There's the drive-in movies. There's maybe if you have like a space, you could get like a projector, sit outside in a park or something. I don't know, just
beautiful.
Something else.
Not in like a legit movie where you can't speak.
Exactly.
Now, a drive-in movie, I think that's a really good idea.
I do
you
too.
Can sit there, you can talk.
Yeah.
You know?
Drive-in movies are way better. It's more creative. That's
cute.
What else is on
Red
here?
Lobster is on here. Hey, take me to Red Lobster.
Shit. Fuck me good or take his ass to Red Lobster.
Take me to Red Lobster.
Get some biscuits.
They put the gym on here. I agree with that. Why am I getting sweaty?
First of all,
why am I getting
if
sweaty?
a man takes me to the gym on a first date, that would be the last date. Because why do you hate me so?
What about church? They put church on here.
That for me, it's a no.
I say no.
For me, it's a no.
Now, ones that I definitely agree with, your house. Because why are we going to your house? I don't know you. I don't know you.
That implies that you're trying to do other things.
I still don't understand why they put coffee dates on here. I
I like coffee dates.
So being on that Hinge date, that first Hinge date that I just went on.
Oh, do you want to tell your Hinge date story?
Oh my God, guys. Okay, so I've been on Hinge for like a month and a half, but I haven't like done anything. I haven't matched with anyone. I've just let the likes build up, and then I'll like, swipe left on the people that I just know I don't like, and I'll just continue to let the likes build up. Finally, I got to a place in this new clarity of mind and like resolution where I'm like closing doors. And I was like, you know what? I'm ready. Let's start matching with some people. So I'm only going to do 2 people at a time. And so I went on a date on Sunday. Yay, me! Cinderella! Oh, no. It went well, though. It went very well. He's very much so my type. I sent him to Anna, and Anna was like, yeah, that's your type. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, nerdy.
I'm telling you, when you first showed him to me, I was like, oh, he's 100% your type. This is, you're like, what you mean by that? I'm like, he just looks, the type of guy that you have described to me that you like is literally him to the T. It's perfect.
Yeah, but it was really good vibes. We got hot chocolate. We walked along Lake Shore.
That's so cute.
Somewhere toward the end of it, he's like, can I hold your hand? And I was like,
oh,
yes, you can hold my hand.
We love consent.
I love consent. He held my hand. We talked about looting the Field Museum. It was great.
Looting? I said, oh, wait. Looting the Field Museum?
Because I was saying how I'm a rule follower, and like, I don't really break the rules often. I don't like to. And like, I was the type of cousin to snitch because like,
Iyanna.
I'm sorry. It makes me sweat and like, make me sweat. Yeah, no, it makes me, all right. It just makes me too nervous. Like you can't do illegal things around me because I will snitch on you. And it'd be out of fear. I'm sorry. Because I got.
Now y'all know. Snitches get stitches.
And that's why I don't hang around people who do stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm scared too. I just don't snitch because I'm afraid of
the people.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't care. I don't care. My cousin would literally beat me up, and I still didn't care because soon as my auntie looked at me and like, Iyanna, okay, she did it. I did it. It was a mistake.
Oh my God.
I'm snitching. Did I tell you about that time I almost got arrested in high school? I mean, in college.
Yes.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
did.
And I snitched on myself then. The cops was like, are you high? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm sorry.
I had to learn how to not be a snitch on myself because I grew up with cop parents. And I knew that my ass was going to be grass if I told them the truth. So I couldn't tell the truth.
Was going to be grass.
I had to make a decision, and I was like, protect yourself. I was in survival mode.
I feel it.
So I lied with intention.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. With intention.
Beautiful. It's so beautiful.
God.
Anyways, it went well.
I love that.
Oh yeah. So I mean, coffee date. I realized during that day I prefer that.
I feel like those are the best types of dates because they're in really public settings, so it doesn't feel like too much pressure.
Yeah.
And then it just allows space for conversation.
Yes.
You could really see if you and that person get along.
I agree. I prefer that over even a sit down dinner.
Yeah.
Because a sit down dinner is even too much. You have to eat.
Yeah, so it's like,
yeah.
Are you eating? Are you not?
And then let's say you realize pretty quickly, oh, this isn't a good vibe. Like you have to sit through the whole dinner.
Yeah. That's real.
Yeah.
And coffee dates, you could get up and go.
Yeah. So I do have a sit down dinner on Friday. I also have a second date with my first Hinge.
I'm rooting for Hinge guy number 1.
Okay.
That's my pick.
Okay, well, we have a date on Sunday. We'll see how that. Oh, and he's already trying to plan date number 3. I was like, because we were talking about this Cheesecake Factory. He's like, I've actually never been. He's like, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I would love to go. And I was like, we should go.
Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. I'm excited. I'm gonna go sit in the background of one of their dates. Like,
honestly, I want you to.
I want to. I'll go to Cheesecake Factory.
I feel like that'd be good content for the podcast.
It would.
Just zooming in, and I'm looking at you like.
Let me know when y'all go to Cheesecake. I'll be there.
We're going next week.
Oh, next week?
Yeah.
I'll be there. In the background.
Look, you and Marcus.
Yep. Me and Marcus gonna come. We go sit in the background and be like, shh, don't be going. Can't be obvious.
I had this thing on my. Did you see that thing on my stories where I was like, when should I tell someone that I got married on a reality TV show?
Yes. I feel like you should.
I think date number 2.
I agree.
Right?
I feel like it's a little too much for date number 1 because you got to fill it out and see how it goes. But if date number 2 is going well and you could really see it going somewhere,
I have to tell him.
You have to tell him.
I have to tell him.
Yeah.
The thing that freaks me out is I've never had to tell someone that I might be romantically involved with. I've never had to do that before. Usually everyone knows.
So all the guys that you've talked to have known.
All of them have known.
Oh, so this would be interesting. What if he knows and he's nervous to say it?
I would prefer that. I actually prefer that he already knows. Because, like, it freaks me out to think about the fact that I have to tell someone.
And then they go and sit down.
But wait, no, listen to it. Listen to it. Listen to how crazy this sounds.
Okay.
I've been on a reality TV show. It's like, oh, okay. Okay. It's like, that's how I have the 800 and something thousand followers I have. Oh, okay. It's like, also, I got married on the show. Oh. And then I got divorced a year later. Oh, okay. It's like, that's a lot of back to back to back.
I mean.
And it all comes in one.
But I feel like it's not. Me personally, I feel like it's not that crazy. Like if you
But
know.
you know me.
Yeah, I know you, but I'm just saying, like, if you know the premise of Love is Blind.
But what
I
if
feel
he
like,
doesn't?
Well, once you explain it to him, he should understand. And if he doesn't, he's not the one. Period. What?
The thing is
He
like,
won't judge you.
oh, this is where it comes to our circle around to our last episode, the fear of being misunderstood.
Yeah.
Because people have a perception of reality TV stars and like why they go on the show and stuff. So I think that's the only thing that I'm freaking out about.
But I think that this is the real important part, that like if this guy is for you, that
then
should not
it should
scare
be
him.
right.
Because to me,
Right.
even though
Right,
I know
right,
you, I met you
right.
through you doing that.
Right.
And that did not deter me from getting to know you. Like I didn't, as soon as I met you, I knew that you were not one of those reality TV girls.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I feel like if anybody gets to know you at your core, they would know that you are not that.
You right. You was right.
Yes.
You was right.
You can open up more vulnerable conversation about like why you even went on the show.
Facts.
What taught you.
Mhm.
Facts.
It just,
And who knows?
like you said.
He might have been married before.
Oh, wow.
We don't know.
Wow.
Yeah. So many possibilities. We just don't know. He might have been engaged before.
Mm. Asian told me some. Ooh.
We don't know.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I feel better about this. I'm not
I'm
as
hot.
nervous. I'm sweating.
And this,
Girl, I have a whole corset on right now.
it's these sleeves. Look at these bubble sleeves. I
will
got
say
on.
all this extra room in the boob area is helping though.
I ain't got no air. You see this thing go up to my neck?
Yeah, you got on black. These gloves though.
Jesus.
It's okay.
It's time for Fill of the Week.
Fill of the week.
Or I got all these spooky references. Or Fill of the Eek.
Kayla. Well, Chelsea's fashion show.
Yay! It was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
We
And
had
then
the
when
best time.
When she gave us our flowers in the end,
Bro.
we almost cried.
That literally sent me. So imagine y'all are at a fashion show.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea had us sitting in the front row.
Yeah.
Our names were on the chairs.
Yeah.
We're sitting there. At the end, she's like, you know what? I appreciate all of you guys so much for coming, and in true Chelsea fashion, like the show is called Give Them Their Flowers. So I have to give people their flowers.
Yeah.
And she starts naming people off. And she calls Iyanna and I up onto the floor.
We were in shock.
Shock. And she gave us a real flower
And
a knitted flower.
It was beautiful.
It was the most beautiful thing ever.
I felt appreciated.
I felt just so seen.
And seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a wild
was
experience.
beautiful.
But the show in itself was just so creative
Mhm.
and original. And it really felt like it deserved to be in like Paris Fashion Week or New York Fashion
Yeah.
Week. It was just very,
It was amazing.
it was upscale
It was amazing.
fashion.
It was amazing.
Top tier. And even the other brands that were working with
Mhm.
her, it was just really cool how they incorporated her fashion
Yeah.
into theirs. So like if they had like a t-shirt brand, they would have like knitted flowers all over the t-shirt, like Chelsea stuff. So it was just so cool. We love Chelsea forever. We got her forever.
Yeah, you guys know who Chelsea is. She's the girl who did the crocheting with us.
Mm-hmm. And then she was on Fill in the Blank.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, beautiful moment. Next, Kardashians.
Yes.
Khloe has an amazing heart.
You know, now she does. Let's not forget.
But she
does.
grew.
She has grown so much
She
because
was
I watched
young.
Kardashians at the beginning when it was Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and Khloe was probably the biggest bitch out of all of her sisters. And now I feel like this is a hot topic again. Next, her and Kim, I think, have the best hearts.
I agree.
Out the Kardashian sisters.
I slick agree.
So what do you think about the whole Kourtney and Kim fiasco?
Bro, I don't know. I feel like there's just so much there that maybe we just don't understand. But just watching, it's like, bro, Kourtney, why do you hate her so much?
I think Kourtney's jealous of her.
Legit.
Yes.
Honestly, after Kourtney was so criticized for so long for not being as ambitious or not being as driven, I get why she's so defensive.
Mm-hmm.
But then now I think she's starting to see the end result of what that ambition and drive does for Kim. But she seems to be happy now.
I have also seen, though, on like countless times, people on TikTok that have met the Kardashians. Mm-hmm. They explain how Kim is the sweetest person ever, and Kourtney is a bitch.
I've heard the
same. They say Kourtney is so unkind, and they say Khloe is kind of like in between. Like she's nice, but she's also gonna say what is on her mind. Right. So if that hurts your feelings, then so be it. Right. But yeah, I just hear that, and I can see that. I feel like Kourtney defines herself a lot by her relationships.
Facts.
And I think that as soon as she got with, and this is a whole nother sign about the whole Kourtney and Kim feud, that Travis Barker was literally obsessed with Kim and then got married to Kourtney. And I think that there's some hostility, like quite naturally, there has to be some hostility that the man that you're married to and having your probably, maybe her last baby by, has been obsessed with your sister
for years.
For years. Yeah. I think that I read somewhere that he moved to Calabasas to be closer to Kim.
That's wild. So I bet she in some ways feels like a kind of like a second choice.
Yes, and I think that that's why she has such an issue with the whole situation of Kim's fashion.
I thought that was so blown up. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, why is she so mad about that?
But I think it's because Kourtney has felt like she's never had anything for herself. Like, if you really think about it, she's the first Kardashian kid, and then Kim came along, and Kim has always been that vibe of just like, I'm the main character, I'm gonna be a superstar. And I think that
she really has always had that vibe.
She's all, and that's the reason why I don't understand why people be so mad at Kim, because she done told y'all.
She said it.
That's what she wants to do.
It's like Kanye energy.
It literally is.
That's probably why they were like, they both are like, I'm that bitch, so I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
And they did.
Personally, I like Kim a lot.
I actually like him.
I really appreciate her.
I like him.
I feel like she works very hard. It's very inspiring to see what she's built.
Yeah.
Granted, she has maybe taken some means that I wouldn't take to get to fame.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. But you know what?
But it worked for her, and that's what she wanted to do. So shit, she was committed.
She was.
I can't be mad at the girl for being committed.
And look where she at now.
And look where she is now.
Harvard out here having her talk about her business and stuff, the structure of her business and stuff.
And Kim is really smart too.
She is
and
smart.
I think that people really try to dumb her down because she's like, her fame is from the reality.
But she's legit
TV
a businesswoman.
She's a businesswoman. She's like, look at all of the things that she has built.
And she's very involved in all of them. It's not like she just gave them to somebody else. She's very involved.
And I think she's a great mom too.
She's an amazing, I will say that. They're all pretty good moms.
Yeah,
though.
all of them. And that's one thing about the Kardashians that I really appreciate. And people criticize them about this. But their value on family,
it's oh my God,
it's really next level.
Oh my God, even with additional people who are added.
And I know that they get mad about the whole thing of them going back and forth to these men, but I think that they really just have valued having a strong family dynamic.
I agree.
And what Khloe is doing right now for Tristan,
wow,
most people could not do.
Wow.
Most people could not do. She has not just Tristan, who has cheated on her and publicly embarrassed her on multiple occasions, but his severely disabled brother.
When she talked about the fact that she felt like she was equipped to handle this because of what she went through with Lamar, I was like, oh, my heart.
I know.
But I mean, maybe she was the way that she was when she was younger. Maybe the biggest bitch, but life really did humble her, and she took that humbling and she grew from it.
That's what I understand, Chloe, because we just got to talk about. I was literally a booger. I was a problem,
a troll.
I was a troll as a child. And then I went through life experiences that shifted and molded me into a completely different person. Same. And so I receive who Chloe is now. Like, she has shown on more occasions than not that this is truly who she is. Yeah. And it seems like from how everybody talks about her, she's the rock of her family. Yeah. Like, she is that grounding force. So I just, I'm entertained by the Kardashians.
I am too. I mean, I am too. I really do want really good things for Chloe. I think she deserves someone who will pour back into her. Yeah. The question is like, does she think she deserves that herself? Or even will she be able to receive that because she's so used to being the strong one?
She's used to being the strong one, and then she's been considered the ugly duckling sister for her entire life. So
you can see how that's had an effect on her. Yeah, she's completely altered herself.
Yes. And I mean, I get it. Like, she's grown up under a certain amount of scrutiny that none of us could. Like, you kind of comprehend. Yeah. But that level.
That's crazy.
They have millions and millions. They literally can't
do anything.
No.
Anything.
Nothing. I saw people criticizing Kim about that scene with her and Saint, when Saint was freaking out about how she left the jersey at home. And I was like, this seems like a kid moment. Yeah. Like, I remember having meltdowns like, oh, I don't have this thing. Like, this is the worst day of my life. Yeah. And Kim was just like, oh, like, it's okay. And some people are able to kind of take the joke and they're just like, oh, he had his Kim moment with Kim losing her diamond earring. But other people are just like, she's a terrible mom. Like, of all things, how could you? And it's just like, my God, like,
I can't imagine being under that level of scrutiny all the time.
I can't imagine. I think that's why the Jenner girls, what'd you say?
She is built for it.
I really believe that about Kim, because Kim
Kim is absolutely built for it.
She said that I
question the other sisters, but Kim is definitely built for it. I don't think Chloe is built for it.
I don't think Chloe's built for it, and Courtney is damn for sure not
built for it. Kylie is kind of built for it, but she just more so.
But this is the thing. The reason why I say about Kylie is because Kylie looks up to Kim so much that she wants Kim level of fame, but then she also loves to be a recluse. And it's just like, I think that she's still so young and she's trying to figure out, like,
I agree.
Is this really my thing, or do I value this life of privacy more? We know Kendall is the recluse one. Like, she doesn't want anything to do with it. But Kylie, what?
Sorry,
and Kylie's coming out with a clothing line.
I thought she says a cult. I was like, huh?
Not a
clothing line
called Kai.
Didn't they have a clothing line, the sisters?
The Kardashians.
No,
did.
I'm saying Chloe and not Chloe.
Kendall and Kylie.
Kendall and Kylie.
They were partnered with PacSun.
Oh, right.
But now Kylie is coming out with her own clothing line.
Did you see
what?
Did you see someone translating a Bad Bunny song about Kendall?
No, what?
I'm gonna find it because I thought that shit was so wild.
Can we, while you're looking that up, can we just talk about for a second about the fact that the rumors, because it's rumors until she confirms, about Halle Bailey being pregnant.
She's pregnant. You saw that paparazzi picture.
Look at my face.
You saw the paparazzi picture. She is pregnant.
But
she's pregnant.
But
she's pregnant. She's pregnant. It's okay. She's married. No.
She's not married.
She's not. I forgot they said that wasn't her actual quote.
No, she's not married. But I want to make sure that she confirms it before I say she's pregnant for sure. Because people have been rumoring her being pregnant. Personally, what do I think? Yeah, I think she's pregnant.
She's definitely pregnant.
But I'm going to wait till she confirms it.
Yeah, absolutely. Wait until she confirms it.
But she's pregnant.
But she's pregnant.
She looks so cute, though. She looks so pretty.
She's pregnant. Oh, no.
She had a little round belly.
Aww.
Halle, she's going to be the sweetest mom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be so cute.
I'm trying to find it.
What are you looking for again?
The Bad Bunny song about Kendall.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Bad Bunny and Kendall seems like a very unlikely pair.
Oh, someone's translating it here.
What'd he say about her?
It was some wild stuff though.
Like bad?
It wasn't bad. It was just like, oh, okay, shorty.
Like nasty?
Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh.
It was crazy.
Not nasty.
It's crazy. Damn, I can't even find it. It's gonna take me too long, but it's okay. The gist of the lyrics were basically like him saying that she's the freakier one, and she's the one who be like, "Come here."
She dated a basketball player. Right?
What does that mean?
Devin Booker.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm sure he was dicking her down.
And he's black.
Isn't she a Scorpio?
She is.
So I'm like, yeah.
You know, that's so interesting to me. This whole Scorpios are freaks things.
I think I've seen it to be true. Mostly the only person who I haven't seen that to be true is you. Every other Scorpio I've met, well, no, I can't say Scorpio man because Kendall's a Scorpio too. Every Scorpio that I've met, nasty.
I think that for me, it shows up more like sensuality.
Okay.
More than it is nasty.
I think you have some untapped potential. I think now that you're married, you'll have the freedom to just be like, wait a second. It'll click. It'll click and be like,
for a very
whoa,
long
I'm
time,
married.
it just made me feel nervous. Y'all know
Yeah.
I have a very weird relationship with sex.
I know, I know.
Feel like
I know.
I've been through some things that have,
And that's fair.
but I can't say that here. Never mind.
All I will say is I
Yeah.
think now that you're married, you have the freedom. There's no shame in it.
I agree.
There is beauty in marriage.
I have already
sex.
felt that lift, that burden.
That
has
is, doesn't
lifted
it feel
off
like
of my shoulders.
there was a moment after I was married, both of us looked at each other and was like, oh, we can do this and not go to hell.
No guilt.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can say.
I'm just saying. Untapped potential.
Anyway,
Let the Scorpio release it.
I feel like I have definitely pushed in my Scorpio-ness. I feel like I present more like a Capricorn.
Yeah.
That's my rising.
Is that your
sign.
rising? Yeah.
What's your Venus sign?
I
can tell you real quick.
What
Hold
does that
on.
mean? What's the Venus mean?
Oh shit.
Oh, what does the
Okay.
Venus mean?
It's gonna be a hard episode to edit.
No, it's definitely. Oh yeah, it's definitely like 40 minutes or something.
Okay, wait. I need to just go to CoStar. CoStar is better.
I just need somebody to say what the Venus means.
It's like love, the way that you.
the way that you love. That's what.
Oh, my Venus is in Scorpio.
Wow, it's in there.
I feel like
My Venus is in Taurus.
I can't say. I'll tell y'all after.
What does that mean? Okay. Anyways, all right. Well,
I guess we're done.
I love that.
All right. Well, guys.
This was chaotic. Loved it.
Yeah, it was very spooky to say the least. On TikTok, you can find us
Why do you keep saying spooky? Okay.
because we're in costumes and I'm burning the fuck up.
Okay.
Okay. So on TikTok, fill in the blank pod.
Mm-hmm.
My name on TikTok is it's KAYY.G because they didn't have my regular name on TikTok. On Instagram, we are fill in the blank _ and my name on Instagram is at it's K.G and Iyanna on Iyanna. And Iyanna on Instagram and TikTok is
Iyanna.amor.
Wow, this is so chaotic. We have to go. Got a blast. Talk to you later. Bye.
Got a blast. Hi, I'm Paul. Sorry.
Happy
okay.
Halloween.